downforsoundshop.com, your number one source for your car audio needs. What's up, guys? Just wanted to talk to y'all this morning about something that I keep seeing pop up all over the place. And I just can't comprehend the logic behind this. And I know you've seen it everywhere. You can't go on any social media outlet and not see this. It's people hating on others for their parents buying them nice vehicles. I don't get it. Why? Like, why do you even care that somebody else is what they're driving? What does that have to do with you at all? Nothing. Doesn't have anything to do with you. But I see these posts. It seems to be a lot. I mean, it could be fast cars. It could be lifted trucks. I follow a bunch of lifted truck pages on Instagram and stuff like that, and I see it on there a lot. What is it? Rich boy starter kit, or rich boy parent starter kit, or blah blah blah. Anyway, so I mean, I know it all stems down to jealousy that these kids are getting nicer trucks than the haters are, and they don't have to do, and they don't have to get a loan for it or whatever. And some of them, this is another thing. I saw one the other day, and I commented on it. I was like, something like, why do you even care what the person is driving, or how they paid for it, or how they got it? So the guy was making fun of people getting loans for, or these kids getting loans for getting a truck or a vehicle. And long story short, the guy admitted that his parents paid for more than half of his truck. I'm like, what? Yeah, I mean, you're janking or dissing on a person that you fall into that category. I just can't comprehend it. It's like the jealousy is so deep that the person actually talked about themselves and didn't even know it. I was just blown away. But anyway, so it seems to be really popular on the truck pages, but I've seen it a couple of times on like some fast car pages, go fast pages, whatever. Pulling up at the warehouse right now. But anyway, they seem to really care what another person drives when it has like absolutely nothing to do with them. Is it like, what is it? Do you think it's just jealousy, or that it's something wrong with their chromosomes, or what? But so these people talk about others for their parents buying them nice vehicles, that I guess they're upset that their parents bought them a $50, $60, $150,000 truck, car, whatever it may be, when their parents didn't buy them anything, that they had to work for what they have, and they may be driving around a piece of shit, but they paid for it, which is great, fine. Like, I paid for my truck, this truck, like my Tahoe, whatever, doesn't matter. But they get really upset with those kids because their parents bought them nice things. Do you not want your kids to have nice things? Do you not want to provide nicer things for your kids? If you had a rough childhood growing up, do you not want them to have a better childhood than you did? Me personally, I struggle with not giving Alyssa, which is my girlfriend's daughter, everything, because I'm trying to show somewhat of restraint and make her value work and work ethic and the value of $1. And I have the means to provide her with everything, but I have to tell her no sometimes just so she doesn't get absolutely everything, and she would never have any value of a dollar or having to work for anything. So I struggle with that. But anyway, if these kids' parents want to buy them a nice vehicle, what does it matter? Who are you to judge? Who are you to tell them that they shouldn't be able to get a nice vehicle just because you weren't, or the haters were? I'm not saying the hater is you. Maybe you understand my way of looking at things, but like, why judge somebody's parents or a kid for their parents buying them a nice vehicle? If your parents didn't buy you a vehicle and you had to pay for it, that's just the difference in life. That's just life. It's not, you shouldn't diss on a person because their parents were able to provide them with a nice vehicle. No, not everybody's the same. So your parents may have made minimum wage bringing you up, but they raised you and you were able to do that. So, man, this dude's messing up my freaking video. Couldn't go out the wrong way. Anyway, so they were able to raise you, but you didn't get the absolute nicest things in life, which is, it doesn't matter. But say if these kids' parents make $200,000, $500,000, $1 million a year, and a $50,000 or $100,000 truck as a vehicle isn't shit to them. It not that it matters. It doesn't. None of this matters. But I just don't understand, like, why do people have to hate on others for having nice things, or their parents providing them with nice things? I'm super happy for people when they're able to provide their kids with a nice life and nice things. I don't get why people hate on that. Like, the same thing as the built vs bought thing. It's like a whole nother story. I've already posted a video on my channel about that, but it's mind-blowing. If everybody built everything themselves, there would be no jobs. Nobody would need a job. I mean, nobody would have a job because nobody would need your service or your trade or your skill. Everybody pays somebody at some point in time. Like, okay, you didn't build your system. There's people talk about people, they didn't build their system. I didn't build the system in my Tahoe. And I'm like, did you build your vehicle? Did you build it from absolutely nothing? Did you go out and, like, actually make tires, make rims, make blah blah blah, make all this stuff? No, you didn't do that. You went and bought it from people that are in that trade or manufacture those things, and then you put the stuff together. It's mind-blowing. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that, see what you guys think on that subject from just stuff that I've been seeing on the internet. It just doesn't make sense to me. Don't don't judge people. Let people be happy. Let people do them. And at the end of the day, the guys that are hating on the other guys for driving nice ass trucks, they're still jumping in them 800 $80,000, $100,000, $150,000 trucks when you're driving your piece of shit. So it doesn't matter. Just let them do them and you do you. Do what makes you happy, and I guarantee you when they're getting in their $100,000 truck, they got a big smile on their face. So anyway, share this video if you know anybody it pertains to that hates on others for having nicer things than them. Later.